type of lesbian that I kind of don't get along with, and that's some lesbians who are really butch and wear male drag and are kind of have this macho attitude. Some of those type of lesbians I've met don't like meeting other men.
When I lived in Arizona, it was very diversified. If you stepped into a guy's bar, even if you were with a friend of yours who was gay, you know, it was like daggers. What the hell are you doing here? And, you know, hello, we're both gay, you know. Same thing if I took him to one of the women's bars.
Yeah.
You know, when I came from in Omaha, you know, there were the men and the women bars that you could separate yourself, but most everybody went to the one which was mixed.
If I were going to stereotype, I would say that this is bad. Like, lesbians are like, there's a lot more different kinds of people, whereas I think gay men like feel like they have to be like one kind of thing.
I walked into one of the lesbian bars one time, and it was an extraordinary experience in that they all stopped and stared at me like I was some kind of freak.
Broad stroke stereotype. Probably say that a lot of people think that gay men have a lot more feminine qualities than a lot of lesbians do.
You know, people who have worked in the bars and stuff who will, you know, give women a hard time for coming in. You know, if they're gay men, they just don't like women around. And, you know, I don't see it that way. I don't feel it should be that way, and, you know, they should interact more, but...
Get off this whole hate women, hate men thing and just get along. We're all people.
And just having a good time. I mean, a bar should be a good time. It should be a place to socialize, get to know other people, have some fun.
Honestly, I don't know. I wouldn't classify it. They're people. They're women that like women, just like we're men that like men. And they're straight women that like men, and I don't see that there's a good quality about lesbians. I don't have that much exposure.
I mean, there's good gay men, there's bad gay men. I mean, you know, I don't think it's a good bad issue. I think it's just a matter that, you know, within our community, everybody's tried to carve out their own identities.
You know, you have the good and the bad. You know, there's always that group that gives us a bad name. Just like there's always that group of straight people that give them a bad name. I mean, you've got that wherever you go.
Men are from Mars, women are from Venus type of thing. Men and women are just different.
Yeah.
And men sometimes don't take seriously enough, and women sometimes take things too seriously.
I mean, I can say we as gay men, you know, are much more comfortable in the skins we wear within society, at least presently. And, you know, it's getting better and better all the time. And I think if you're a lesbian, you know, you're automatically put into a category that is, you know, not thought of very highly. And that's a shame, because it's not
Unless
true.
you're a lipstick lesbian.
Yeah, right. Unless you're a lipstick lesbian, right.
And then every guy wants to have a three-way with you.
Yeah.
No, they face the same sort of challenges that gay men do. In fact, in a lot of respects, I think are even more active politically, certainly as active, if not more active, in the respect to AIDS and HIV. I think they were the first to really mobilize and get behind men dealing with health issues. But in general, like Jay said, they're just the same sort of group of people dealing with the same sort of issues we do.
I just don't think that we should be segregating like that. I mean, we all have the same issues, the same problems. We're fighting the same battle.
I think the community needs to remember that everybody should be treated equally.
And I try to respect people, and I try to treat people the way I want to be treated.
You know, we're constantly bombarded in society by how we're supposed to be, or how we're supposed to act, and how we're supposed to live our lives, and you know, it's this whole you have to fit in kind of stereotype thing. And you know, if people were more concerned about the fact that, you know, there are bigger global issues to be concerned about, rather than whether you like me or dislike me because I'm gay or because I'm a lesbian or whatever the case might be. You know, I think we have a lot more in common than we want to acknowledge within the gay community, but you know, we persecute ourselves sometimes far worse than the outside world does. So it's kind of no wonder we don't make any headway or get anywhere.
I'm hoping that we reach a point in life that it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter that you're a lesbian or I'm bisexual or he's straight or whatever. It just matters that we just love each other.